guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be painting these Jordan Retro 11's. They were the pink snakeskin, and I got these because they were only like $1 or $2, maybe $3. I'm not sure, but they were really dirt cheap. I got them at a secondhand store with the intent of selling them, and I never did. And so now my son is almost in this size, so instead of selling them, I'm just going to paint them black. Well, the snakeskin portion will be black, and what I'm doing right now is actually I mixed baking soda peroxide and a little bit of water, and I'm cleaning up these little cloth tabs. I'm not sure what you would call them. They hold the shoelaces. I'm cleaning them up since they are quite dingy. In the end, they do look a little better, but I can't tell if it's because they actually look better or if it's because I painted them black and the way that the colors look, the contrast of the colors. I'm not sure if that makes it seem like they're brighter. I don't know. But so I'm just doing this real quick. They actually are already clean. It's just I wanted to clean this up a little bit first. And once I'm done, you'll see that I do wipe it down. You want to make sure if you are doing this, it doesn't have to be before you paint. It has nothing to do with really painting them. It's just something I decided to do. If you are deciding to do this, make sure you wipe them down really good with a wet rag or towel. Because that baking soda stays on there. I mean, there's just tons of baking soda residue. You can even see it falling off of the shoe right here. There is a ton of it. So make sure you clean it with a rag. I did a rag. This actually has a wet end here. I did a wet one, and then after I used a dry one to dry it off, and I felt it with my fingers to make sure that there wasn't any more baking soda anywhere. After you've wiped down your shoe and you're ready to go to the next step, you will tape the soles, and you will try to get this tape. I'm using a Scotch tape. You want to try to get it as close between the sole and the upper, and you want to, I'm using my fingernail to kind of pinch it down between the sole and the upper so it's as close as possible. That prevents the sole from getting painted black, and that also will hopefully allow for the upper, the pink part, to be painted completely black without any pink left over at the end. After we're all said and done, I will remove the tape and touch up any areas. So after it's taped, you'll just take 100% acetone and remove the top coat layer. It's the shiny part of the pink portion. Whatever part you're wanting to repaint, you just need to take the top coat off of it. So that's what I'm doing. It doesn't have to be all the way white. It just needs to be that top coat. Just remove it with the acetone. So here I'm going to be using the Angelus black, the flat black leather paint. I actually used a little bit too much. You don't really need to use as much as I used. I was just kind of getting a little carried away, but so this is the first layer, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It, as a matter of fact, doesn't need to be very thick at all. But I did kind of go a little overboard, but it doesn't matter. In the end, it was fine. So this is my first layer. After the first layer, you will want to dry. You can let it completely dry on its own. I'm using a heat gun at a low level heat, and I'm just making sure that this is completely dry before applying my second coat. Now it's time for the second coat. I will be going over it again, and then I will go over the top part where you can see that thin area by the seam. I have not painted that yet, so I will be painting that very carefully with a smaller brush. So now that the second layer has been applied, I am going to just go over it with the heat gun again, and we'll allow that to dry. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, let's talk about the Jumpman. Can't have a black upper with a pink Jumpman. I mean, you can, but I just wanted to go and I painted the Jumpman. You do this with a very thin brush, very carefully, and pray for the best. So, completed the Jumpman, and now I'm just taking some Angelus flat white leather paint. It's a must-have, and I'm going back and I'm going to just touch up any area that the black paint may have got onto that it wasn't intended. So it's really good to have this white paint to touch that up. So here I'm just removing the tape, and I'm going to just touch up any of the sole that has black, or any of the upper sole that has still pink on it. So I'm just gonna clean it up and make it look a lot better. Okay, so in the end, after it's completely dry, you will go back through, retape it on the sole, and spray it with the Krylon or any type of spray paint. I use Krylon. The clear coat, it's a clear spray, but with a matte finish. And I really should have taped the top part, but I didn't. But try to just clear coat what you actually painted. Alright, so this is the finished product. I hope you like it, and I hope that you do like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to making more videos like this and other videos that I hope that you do enjoy. Thank you.